Let us start the same numerical, but continue this particular numerical with the help of surface splits. So let us go for that one first. We are very well familiar with the F12 option for the create mesh, but now we can use this particular option with the help of cleanup command. So let us click on cleanup, and now we can see we can split our surface with the help of nodes and lines. So let us create the temporary nodes on your screen with the help of F8 command. So let us go for F8, and now in the F8 we can see we are needing the splittings of this particular geometry in a point-wise manner. So we need to create a nodes exactly on the points. So let us go for create a node at point, and then use your shift button and select these particular node locations to create the nodes, and let us say create. Once we are having the nodes at that particular locations, now let us go for the next operation to split it. So let us say F12. In the F12 let us say cleanup. Cleanup means divide our geometry in such a manner to make it simple. So let us go for node to node splittings. So let us say from this particular node to the opposite line, let us select on the opposite line, again say node and opposite line. This particular node we can split on vertical and horizontal again. So let us click on these and select those nodes. So 1 to 2 in these phase. So let us select it and again drop it down. So let us select the nodes in such a way to make our geometry simple, not to divide in such a way that our geometry will create complications. So let us divide it again simple over here. So once our divisions are over, now we can see our whole geometry is divided in 3 or 4 sided areas. That means all these areas are simple areas which are having a straight line connectivity. So now adjust our global. So let us check for F4. Distance between the two nodes or 2 points. Suppose we are measuring the distance between 2 points. So it is approximately 2. So whenever we are having this particular kind of situation, now let us set our quality index, and our quality index we are going to set for global. So let us set our global. I need along that particular 2 length 4 elements. That means 2 divided by 4. So 2 is our minimum length of our geometry, 4 is our requirement of our elements. So let us divide 2 by 4. The ratio goes 0.5. So let us enter 0.5 in front of your element size. Let us click outside and just come out of that one. Now let us say F12 again, but instead of cleanup, now let us enter in a create mesh. Create our mesh with the help of these particular surfaces. So let us select on the edge of that particular surface. For the selection, first click, unselect, right click. So start our meshing from such a region which will create a trouble. So start with a critical region. So these are the critical regions which are having inclined lines. So let us select that one and let us click mesh. Or rather we can click on middle button. Again same mesh. Now we can see one triangle is present. So let us reduce 6 to 5 and let us check it. Now let us check for the quality aspect. Length, no failure. Jacobian, no failure. There are no chances of going for warpage failure because it is planar geometry. No aspect, no skew values. All angles are good and no triangles are present, so no need to check for the triads because there are no valid elements on our screen to compare with a triangular quality aspects. So let us say escape. That means we are supposed to accept this particularly. Then again select the next portion, again reduce it by 1 and let us say OK. So in this way we are supposed to continue our mesh, and let us select it, down it by 5 and just say mesh. Select again, just say again mesh. So in this way we need to select for single areas to control our quality aspects, because now once we are knowing the quality aspect on one side, let us say abort, because here you are losing your connectivity with the help of 5. So suppose we need to delete this particular only newly created elements in this particular rectangular block. So let us say F2. delete our elements. Select any one element. Let us click on the yellow surface and let us say by face. Means whatever the elements attached to this particularly are going to selected, and let us delete those. So let us select one element, let us say by face. That means by face whatever the attached elements are, let us delete those. Now again escape. Now let us say F12. Let us select it. So this is the one way we can delete that particularly. Let us say 5 and just say OK. So by face is the one criteria we can delete that particular elements with the help of selections. So let us reduce it by 1. Let us say mesh. Again select it. Say 5 over here. Now again reduce it to 5 and 5. Let us mesh it and just say OK. Select 4, 5 and 5. Let us again select it. Again reduce it to the 5 and let us mesh it. Let us select. Again say 5. Let us again reduce these two to the 5s and let us say mesh. Now let us say escape, and now let us press our F10 to check our quality. So let us go for check 2D elements. Click on 2D. Now let us check for the warpage. 0 failure from 260 elements. No failure in aspects also, no failure in a skew. No chordal deviation again. Let us check for the angles in a quad. Minimum angle, no failure. Maximum angle, no failure. Length aspects, 0 failure. We can set our length aspect in this way. Let us clear first. Click on that particularly. Double click. We are getting one calculator over here. Let us say clear original value. Our global is 0.5. Let us say 0.5 and say enter. After that our allowable limit is 65% of that one. So let us say 0.65 and after that say multiply. And then say enter and just say exit. Now we can see 65% of your global. Now check your length failure. No length is failing at any aspect. Now let us say the Jacobian failure. 0 failure, minimum Jacobian is 0.95. It's good for all the chords. Then there are no valid elements in a triangular shape, so no need to go for the checking over here. Although you are clicking on the triangle, it will say there are no valid element on your screen. So let us say escape. That means all elements are good. So let us unsplit our surface, which we are splitting for the handling adjustment. So let us say clean up and let us say unsplit the surface. Click on the green lines again. It will join your surface again. So let us click it and let us say unsplit. Select those lines whatever we had splitted manually. Now let us say shift F2 and let us say clear all. We are not needing a temporary nodes also. But still there will be one trouble if we are going for single mesh. So there will be some connectivity loss. Although these particular linings at this particularly we can see these are the connected elements, but if we are zooming it, a continuous zoom, now we can see there is a minute gap over here. So to avoid these particular kind of troubles, let us check its equivalence, a very less gap within a tolerance limit. So let us enter in a tools page, click on tools. In the tools page we need to go for the edges, because click on the edges, wherever we are splitting there will be a little gap in between node to node connectivity. Although it is not visible, but still we need to merge those nodes. So let us keep this particularly on composition and let us click on any one of the element after unsplitting. This is your tolerance value. The gap will be less than this particular value, so it is very negligible gap. Still we need to continue those things. So let us say preview our equivalence. So once we are saying preview, we can see the spots over here. That means here we are having a connectivity trouble. Although it is not visible, but still there is a little gap. So let us say preview and let us say equivalence. That means that gap is filled. The 72 nodes were equivalenced. Now again let us click on that one and again say preview equivalence. So no nodes are needing an equivalence. That means we are not supposed to bother about connectivity problem. So in this way we are supposed to go for the meshing, and at the last we must cross check for our equivalence with the help of tools page edges. This is the way we can go for that particularly. Otherwise, the option for edges is Shift F3. We will be entering in the same command known as edges. So shortcut for edges will be Shift F3.